In exactly 2 years, I've doubled the value of my savings without having to do anything extra just by doing this one thing. Let me show you. See, May 22nd, 2023, we started saving in Bitcoin. I started with saving just $5 a day. And we bumped it up to $10 a day, 5 days a week, not even 7 days. Just in 2024, we bumped it up to $20 a day. And after 2 years of just doing that, saving $5, $10, $20 a day, 5 days a week, I saved exactly $14,429.98. Since Bitcoin appreciates against the dollar, and in the future, you'll need more of today's weaker dollar to buy the same amount of Bitcoin. 2 years later, my savings have grown 107%, 107.77%, right? The value of the money I set aside into Bitcoin and bought 0.269317701 Bitcoin is now worth, at the current price of Bitcoin, about $29,980.77. All I did for the past 2 years is I went live on YouTube on my show. It's called the Stacked Bitcoin Show. And I set up the show as a way to help my family and friends understand the power of just saving a little bit in Bitcoin, right? The original idea was to spend the $5 that I would normally spend on a coffee 5 days a week on the way to work, and taking those $5 and putting them into Bitcoin instead. Okay, as you can see, the growth is crazy, right? If I would have bought the coffee, I would have drank it, peed it out, money's gone, right? Instead, I brewed coffee at home. I took the $5 that I was going to spend on coffee and saved it into Bitcoin instead. And as you can see, the results, like, we have a nice little savings stack here. Yes, we eventually increased the amount that I was saving every day, because you see the results, right? Once you see your money growing like that, you get motivated to save a little bit more, right? And so we bumped it up to $10 a day, and now we're doing $20 buys. Okay? Again, we do these every Monday through Friday live on my YouTube show. It's called the Stack Bitcoin Show. You can go to it by going stackbitcoinshow.com. I live stream. You can ask me questions there. It's all good. Okay? All I had to do for my savings to grow from 14,000 to 29,000 was nothing. All I had to do was hold the Bitcoin. I didn't have to do any extra work for the value of my savings to basically more than double at this point. Imagine what it would take in your life to earn an additional, what is it up to now? $16,000. Basically, I have $16,000 that appeared out of nowhere over the past 2 years, and all I had to do was buy the Bitcoin and hold the Bitcoin. Okay, that's such a good saving strategy, right? And again, I wasn't investing hundreds and thousands of dollars to this. The barrier to entry is so low, anybody could do it. You don't have to start with $5 if that's too much. You can start with a dollar a day, $20 a week, $20 a month is still better than zero Bitcoin. If you have any questions about how to get started, you catch me on one of my live streams, or reply with a comment here, and I'll come back and answer your questions. I'm here to help. Okay, I understand the power of Bitcoin and what it can do for somebody's finances, and I see you guys out there struggling and trying to figure out ways to save money here and there, and cut subscriptions and do this and that, and hustle your butt off. You're working extra hard. You're working maybe 2 jobs. Some of you are working 2 jobs and an Uber on the side just to make your payments, just to make ends meet, and that's not right. Okay, that's not right. It's the money that's cheating you out of your future. Okay, you still have to work and hustle and stuff like that, right, to make that initial money. But once you make that initial money, instead of saving it in cash, where it gets debased and stolen from you, your purchasing power gets stolen from you, you save it into Bitcoin, and then it becomes an asset you can use. And then in the future, if you want to sell your Bitcoin to buy whatever you need to buy, that's fine, right? But the idea here is that you have that option, right? Whereas right now you don't have that option. Okay, so I'm here to help. Hit me with your questions, and if you like this kind of Bitcoin content, wealth management, wealth building, give me a like and a subscribe. And if you think this will be helpful to one of your friends or some of your family members or just your followers, repost it. I appreciate that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hope this helps. And remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking.